Good evening.
From our hotel room.
Yes.
What a week. When we finished last week's video, I was about to go on a trip to go pick up an item, which we are going to share at the very end what this item is, what we are hoping. Yeah, anyway, then we're going to share about this item. So Chase left for a job. I had a few days to finish up some stuff, and then I drove 17 hours, and I started filming it all and everything, and got there, and it was not what it was meant to be.
Yes.
Yeah. To not go into like specifics, because we're not about the whole drama. Yeah. Or just, we never want to speak ill will of anyone either, but we were told certain things, and when we showed up, it was not that.
Yep.
And
you got to walk away, and that's what Bryce did, and I'm here working, and I'm very thankful for that, and it's all good.
Yep. So when that happened, that morning, sorry, it's loud outside. So when that happened that morning, all that kind of took place, and we decided we needed to walk away. And I drove 9 hours south to Chase, because thankfully it worked out to where for me to go pick up this thing, I could come down and be with him for work, and it was going to be awesome. We had this whole plan. We were going to reveal to y'all what we were going to get, and that just did not happen.
Nope.
And that's okay. We are in a hotel room. Chase is welding not too far from the hotel, thankfully. Chase's company does two different ways of per diem. So you can either have the company pay for your hotel and you get a smaller per diem, or you can get a bigger per diem and you have to pay for your own housing. Yep. Because of where we're located, and if we were to try to find cheaper housing, it would be much further from the plant, and it was just not going to be worth it. We were kind of doing the numbers and stuff. So we are currently in a hotel. We're in a very nice hotel, and it's kind of back to the good old days when we started doing this.
Way nicer.
We didn't start doing YouTube videos until 3.5 years into full-time RVing. So those prior 3 years and before RVLife, there was a good chunk where we had to motel hop because of work. Either we didn't have a truck at the time, and so we still had to travel for work, or before we got the camper, we were saving up money and we were doing the motels. I say motels. This is a hotel. What we stayed in were motels.
Yeah.
So
roach coach.
Yeah. That is what is going on. Chase will be here for another few weeks. Yeah, I think that's what you said.
At minimum.
Chase just got done off of a shift, and he is kind enough to do this video with me.
It's great.
But yeah, so we are currently in a hotel. I know some of y'all are going to say, well, why did you put the camper in storage? Are you going to get the camper? No, we're not going to get the fifth wheel. We had already planned on, after this job, to go visit some family much further south of us, and they live in a neighborhood, and there's no point of us to bring the fifth wheel over there and find an RV park, because it was going to cost quite a bit. And so we had already planned to put the fifth wheel in storage no matter what. So that was kind of the plan in the beginning. I don't know when we'll pick up the fifth wheel. I think we're just kind of going with the flow for right now.
Yeah.
But do you want to tell them what
For sure not till next summer.
Yeah, for sure. We might go back to pick up a few things.
Yeah.
But in the sense of hauling it, I think it'd be a while.
Yeah, so we're in the process of looking and getting a truck camper, just to have more ease of accessibility of places that have grown to like and do over the course of almost 5 years of us doing this. So yeah, we think a truck camper will fit the bill for that, and be able to do more national parks and more boondocking and kind of be off grid. We really would like to be more off grid whenever I am not working, and that would allow us to do that. And I just don't want to do that with our fifth wheel.
Yeah. Plus, we would have to put, I'm not saying a lot of money into the fifth wheel, but we would have to put in
solar. Nothing's wrong with our camper, our fifth wheel by no means, but we'd have to put a lot of money into lithium batteries and the whole solar package.
Yeah, and we would probably need we decided if we were going to do that, we would get a new freshwater tank.
Yeah.
We needed a new pump because we've never used it. And so who knows?
Solid cleaning.
I don't want to put the amount. Yeah. So we would just have to put a new one in there.
Yeah.
And I think for us, looking back at when we just started RVLife, I think we would still do the way that we've done it in the sense of the fifth wheel.
We don't change it.
No.
We wouldn't change it for anything.
No. Because one, we used to travel to your jobs together because we knew at least within a week or a few weeks in advance of where we needed to be. We were going to be there for a while. And so now you only get 2 days is kind of what we've been guessing.
About 3
for
days.
sure 3 days.
Yeah.
And there's no way to move the fifth wheel within 3 days to your next place.
No.
And then I'm not going to haul it by myself across the country. And then
you have not been trained yet.
Yeah, that's another
You're
story.
capable.
I am capable. I just have not been trained yet. But even if we stayed at a place monthly and Chase flew out for work, there's that risk of what if he doesn't come back in time to move the fifth wheel, and then what?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Where a truck camper would be very easy for you to
hook up,
set up. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's kind
We're
of
excited.
So that's our thought process.
So hopefully it'll be within a month or two. We could find one that we like. We're kind of entertaining all of our options, and we've got 2 brands that we're particularly looking at, and we want to stick to. We're not deviating from that. Yeah, it's just trying to find one, locate one.
The one that we had found originally, great deal. And we were like, man, this is awesome because it was the original owner, and it looked really nice. And we thought, man, this is gonna be perfect. I can just go up and pick it up and then come down to you.
Yep.
And then that didn't happen. So now we're staying in a hotel, which is fine. As long as we're together and everyone's safe, that's all that matters. I don't know what these next few weeks are going to look like.
It'll be more of exploring video.
Yeah, I think
probably.
more exploring videos. We do those few days that on last week's video, they were talking about we were having to get a lot of stuff done. One of those was actually doing the tie downs for the truck from Torque Lift. So we filmed all of that, and so that will probably be next week's video. Just the things that it was really easy, except for one thing in particular.
Yeah, but that'll be for the video.
Yeah, but that'll be for the video. I'm not going to spoil it. So that'll probably be next week's video, and then I'm just gonna kind of take you along the area, and we're gonna wing it. Maybe I'll show you
by after that video, the following week, I should probably be laid off, and we'll be able to.
Yeah, especially when this video comes out.
Yeah.
So, because it's currently Tuesday.
That's correct.
Yeah. And I came back, or drove down here Saturday. Right?
Yes. Thought it was Sunday.
Might have been Sunday.
It was Sunday.
It was Sunday.
Sorry. Yeah.
That's how how it's been. I honestly took the past few days to just chill and do nothing because mentally it was just a lot.
It's been good for you, though.
Oh, for sure.
You look great.
Oh, thanks, babe. But it was a lot for both of us.
Yeah.
The whole, Anyway, we'll just leave it at that. So we're on the hunt for a truck camper. We will take you along with us whenever that time comes. Obviously, we'll let you know. Yeah. It's kind of weird, but everything works out for a reason. And so very, very thankful that. So anyway, this video is going to be short and sweet, but we want to let you know what's been going on, and
it's time to go get some ice cream.
It is time to go get some ice cream. Bye, y'all. Good morning. Like you and I. It's 5:16. Chase is at work. Got him all set and ready to go. Buddy. For those who are wondering what we're doing for meals, it is peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Back in the good old days when we used to do this, it was just easier to just keep PB&J stuff versus other sandwich stuff because our mini fridge is only so big. And then a whole bunch of snacks, fruits, vegetables, all that fun stuff. And then for dinners, thankfully there's some pretty good grocery stores around here to where I can get some pre-made stuff. And that's what we're doing. Thankfully, it is cheaper than going out and it is healthier than going out. So that is what I'm looking at it, and I'm keeping it as. Since we were supposed to move into a truck camper, I had brought our coffee stuff, so we've been able to have our coffee in the morning, which is a huge, huge, huge bonus. So for those who are wondering how I'm doing that, there you go. But I wanted to touch on the camper because I know I'm going to get some questions saying you should have gotten more information, yada, yada, yada. We did our best. We tried to get as much information as we could. We thought we had all the information, but you can only do so much until you actually put your hands on it and you do your own thorough inspection. So does it stink in the long run? Yes, but thankfully it wasn't too far out of the way for me to go and then like come down and see Chase, thankfully. At least it wasn't like on the opposite side of the country. So that is a huge bonus. So I just want to kind of, because I know someone's going to mention something, and yes, we did get videos, and yes, we called and FaceTimed and all that, and you know what? It is what it is. So without going into too much detail, but I just wanted to share that with y'all. So we are going to edit this video. No, I'm not going back to sleep, because I have realized with myself, especially the past few days, going back to sleep, which I already knew this, I wake up more tired. So we're going to edit this video. I think we might go to the beach today. Someone is not a huge fan of the beach, but we're working on it. So anyway, just want to share that, and we'll see y'all next week. Bye all.